Tragedy once again hit the Olathe school system this week. An Olathe East High School student took their own life on Monday. This is the second time in almost 2 months that a student in the Olathe School District has committed suicide. We have Kevin McGuire here, who is with the Johnson County Suicide Prevention Coalition team. And Kevin, how does this strike you? What's your first thought when you heard about this latest incident?
Sadness, shock, and unfortunately, this is the reality that we're living in today, and it makes me want to work even harder to prevent something like this from happening again.
What does the coalition do? What does your team try to do to prevent?
Johnson County Suicide Prevention Coalition networks with the community, the larger community. We tend to find the resources, connect people with the resources, and really just let the community know that we are here and we're doing everything that we can to help prevent a tragedy like this from happening.
And of course, people want to know, what can we do? How can we help prevent this?
The most important thing is know what the resources are in your community. Know the individuals around you. Know that it's okay to talk about the topic of suicide and be okay with saying the word suicide. I think we need to find ways to break the tabooness, the stigma of the topic of suicide. So the more that we talk about it, the more of a reality that we know it is, and letting other people know that it's okay, especially those who are struggling with those types of thoughts.
You know, the big question is why? Why does someone commit suicide? Do we know? Can we from that learn what we should be looking for, you know, in our loved ones to find out if they're at risk?
Every human being is different, and so the why, the big why, is always going to be different and unique to that particular individual. So it's really a matter of knowing that individual, knowing their normal behaviors, and when they begin to deviate from those normal behaviors, listen to your gut and be okay with asking that question.
All right, let's talk about the suicide prevention numbers. We have the National Suicide Prevention number, as well as the Johnson County Mental Health Center. And then there's staff available at the Johnson County Mental Health Center 24/7. So that is a number that people can call. What can we do to help people left behind? Because we are trying to prevent, but the reality is these things happen. So what about those people left behind when a loved one commits suicide?
Say don't stop the conversation. This is the beginning of something called postvention, and postvention is just as important as prevention and intervention when it comes to suicide. So letting others know that I'm still willing to continue the conversation, I'm still willing to have that conversation with other people, and I'm still willing to do something to prevent another suicide from happening.
All right, thanks so much for coming and for sharing, and be sure to take advantage of those phone numbers if you know anyone who might be in a situation where they do need help. There is help available, so thanks for sharing that.
Thank you.